Hi, this is Lyle Benjamin for Planned Acts of Kindness, and I'm going to talk now about our club programs. In Planned Acts of Kindness, we have two club programs. One is called the Karma Club, and that is a global social responsibility platform where every day people can wake up and on their cell phone, computer, device, there's a new planned act of kindness that they can do with their friends, family, coworkers, and in their community. And the goal is to have tens of thousands of people in the United States, hundreds of thousands of people around the world waking up and doing the same planned act of kindness on the same day and releasing that much positive, powerful energy into the world. The keys to living happier and healthier lives, not a question of how much drugs you take, how much money you make, how many toys you have. Really, it's a question of the quality of your relationships and your sense of community. And that's what Planned Acts enhances in people, because what we did was we gamified karma. So the more you do, the greater your rewards. There are 4 different achievements that you do during the course of a month. And what those are, your daily planned acts. You can do engagement no matter where you are in the world. You can volunteer through our organization on programs that we have that are local, national, or global, and you can do support. When you do these 4 activities during the course of a month, you can actually level up, and then you're eligible for free gifts that we give away every day to random people in the Karma Club. Our goal beginning in 2021 is to be able to give away literally hundreds of gifts a day to random people around the world. Okay? But that's not the only benefit. The problems of the world, climate change, pollution, overpopulation, pandemics, war and terrorism, are not going to be solved by governments and corporations alone. They're going to be solved by ordinary people like you and I working together on common causes with a common purpose. And the alternative is that the tipping points for these problems are not 20, 30 years out. They're actually today, as we're seeing with the pandemic. Okay? So we have to stop this fractional approach to solving global social issues, because it doesn't work. It hasn't worked for a very long time, and it won't work today, and it won't solve the problems that are going to come up tomorrow. So through Planned Acts of Kindness and the Karma Club, we can have people together on a grassroots basis around the world doing activities that are going to help people's quality of life. If we would have had Planned Acts in the Karma Club in place 6-7 months ago, when the pandemic was just really starting to be known in terms of the effects of it, we could have saved literally hundreds of thousands of lives around the world. If you go to our website and you read one of the blogs I wrote around mid-March, what I was saying is that the information that we're given on the transmission in terms of coughing and sneezing is not the major way that this is being passed on. If you're out during the winter and you just breathe, what do you see? Especially at night, you see a mist that's coming just from you exhaling. Okay? If you were infected, whether you're asymptomatic or not, if you're breathing and that red mist, and that mist was coming out in red, and you're talking to people, you're going to see that very quickly they're going to be covered in red. And if you're not talking to people, but you're just in a confined space and you're just breathing, eventually some of that's going to get on those people. And If you're walking on crowded sidewalks and everyone is breathing, which they are, and there doesn't have to be a strong breeze, right? That mist is going to have the opportunity to accumulate on your clothing or, right, be breathed in. So this is how serious, right, it can be in terms of infecting other people and the necessity to covering up and wearing a mask. Not only to go ahead and protect yourself, but to prevent you from being asymptomatic or by infecting other people without even your knowledge of it. So with Planned Acts of Kindness in the Karma Club, we could have put out messages every day, just like that, through the system that we have, and then engaged millions of people. And that's where we're going to be. So I encourage you to get involved, right, in the Karma Club. It's 100% free. You can do your daily planned acts of kindness whenever, whenever you want. They're available. They can be on your computer, on your cell phone and device, but you can also get involved in our outreach and engagement and inspiration programs where you can go ahead and help make a difference by bringing our programs from the grassroots up and the top down, whether you're in a school, a church, a nonprofit, a government agency, or a business. There are ways that we can go ahead and engage with you all, right, in order to make this thing happen for larger and larger numbers of people. What we do is provide corporate and social responsibility programs that help your organization achieve their objectives in conjunction with our programs. Okay, so, and there's really some fun, crazy things that you can do also, and I'll get into those in the program aspect in a later talk. So the Karma Club is one of our programs. Another is our One Planet, One People social responsibility clubs. Everyone who comes into the Karma Club can automatically be a member of our One Planet, One People social responsibility clubs, where you can volunteer in order to work on anything that you're interested in: music, art, dance, sports, writing, graphic design, business, marketing, management. Okay, whatever you're interested in, we have a place for you in our organization where you can take those interests, turn them into a way of inspiring other people. And you can do this through the One Planet, One People social responsibility clubs. So let me go through this just a little bit. So our social responsibility, this is actually just a sponsorship guide, but we'll go through a little bit of some of the outreach. So become a leader in the revolution that will change the world forever. It's not only planned acts of kindness, but it's also the One Planet, One People. You know, our clubs and our programs under that. That's where we stop the fractional approach and we start collaborating with our institutions in order to provide quality of life for everyone on the planet. So we want you to help make a difference, okay? So from pandemics to policy, we conform with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, actually all 17 of them through our programs. And when you come in, whether you're doing it on an internship basis or a volunteer basis, right, we deal with quality of life. From civility and ethics to social responsibility, volunteerism, global citizenship, we take your interests, whether it's in business, entrepreneurship, communication, computer science, education, health and wellness, public policy, publishing, visual communication, whatever it is. And then you choose the areas that you're interested in. And this is within the club. So the clubs deal with the clubs. They deal with the books, the courses, the programs that we do, the events, and also we do game and game development. We do that through our 5x5 program, from the grassroots up to the top down through our institutional connections. Okay, and one of our institutional connections is actually the Peace Corps. Right, the Peace Corps has signed us up to be a partner where we're providing opportunities like you're seeing, right, to returning Peace Corps members in order to help them achieve their goals in different areas. So they can be the inspiration to provide quality of life for larger and larger numbers. Okay, so again, what we do is we outreach, we engage, we inspire, we educate people, and we take action on it. And we do that through, right, experts and influencers, community leaders, celebrity influencers, C-suite leaders from companies, right, media engagement, and also through campus and Greek life. And these are just a couple of our outreach programs. Right? This was on climate issues, and this is through another organization that we partner with, Brahma Kumaris out of India, and Peace in the Parks. And this is the flow of how our programs work through the One Planet, One People Club program. And you can get involved, and you can go ahead and work on, you know, in a big way, if you want to run for office in a club, if you want to take that club, you want to put it into, right, your school, your church, right, your NPO, even your company. If you want to do it not only on a local or national basis, if you want to take it back into another country and do it. Before COVID-19, I was talking to the Minister of Education in Beijing about adding our One Planet, One People Club program to their educational system. We need to go ahead and re-engage in order to do that. We were talking to the Department of Education about making the club program available to over 1,600 schools in the New York City school system. So the thing is that we can do this from a small scale all the way up to a large scale, and you can go ahead and help make these things happen in whatever neighborhood you want. Also, the clubs will also engage and run One Planet, One People forums on Zoom, okay, where we get involved, where we go ahead and deal with, you know, global social issues, because the world is in crisis, and what you do today really does matter. From pandemics to policy, we deal with the 6 tipping points, we deal with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, we deal with, right, corporate issues of sustainability and social responsibility. And we do this not only through, obviously, the club, but through the books and the courses and the programs that we have. So get involved in our club programs. Make a difference. Thank you. Okay, and reach us through plannedacts.org. Just go to the Contact Us page, or go to the club page, or go to, there's a lot of ways to get in touch with us that are available through the website. The main thing is that you do. And it doesn't matter whether you have, you know, 2 hours to devote as a volunteer, or you've got 20 hours a week. Right? We're available 7 days a week, including nights and weekends. Now we sound like American Idol, right, in terms of how much airtime we get, right? But that's true. We're available all the time to go ahead and help you, right, be that person who inspires others, right, and provides for quality of life. So look forward to speaking to you, look forward to hearing from you, look forward to having you part of our success team in service to others. Thank you.